Today we're going to take a deep dive into the top 10 private schools in the city of Toronto. Whether you're thinking of moving across the city, across the province, or maybe across the world, understanding what education options are available to your kids is a very important consideration before taking the plunge and making the move to the city of Toronto. Now, the public school system over in Toronto is very well funded and scores quite highly in terms of international rankings. But the private school system takes this to a whole nother level. So we thought we'd distill the list of the top 10 schools in the city, understand where they're located, what their admission requirements are, give you a sense of what you should be considering prior to your move over to Toronto. Be sure to stick around till the end of the video because we're going to highlight the #1 private school in the entire city. You don't want to miss out on that, and let's get into it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you'd like to know everything there is to know about living in Toronto and the surrounding area, then be sure to subscribe so you can be the first to learn about the current market here in Toronto. My name is Philip Cotlier. I'm a local real estate broker and I get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you. So if that's you, whether you're planning on moving across the country, across the world, or just across town, whether it's in 8 days or 80 days, just give me a call. I'm happy to help you make your move everything you want it to be. Now, like I mentioned, the public school system is quite good here in Toronto with very high international rankings. But if you do want to consider private school, there are a lot of benefits over the public school system. And most notably, those come in the form of smaller class sizes, a better teacher to student ratio, as well as more specialized programs in the schools. You also get a higher tier of education in the private school system with over most of the schools on our list will have 100% admission rate into university and post-secondary schools as opposed to public school system where definitely 100% admission rate is not the normal tier. And then if your child is kind of headed towards the Ivy League, the Harvards, and the Princetons of the world, the best chance to get into those higher education institutions is to attend a private school in Toronto because they're really linked to these Ivy League schools and really pave the way for your child to get into them. The first school on our list is Havergal College in Toronto's Lawrence Park South community. Now, this school accommodates grades JK to grade 12. It is an all-girls school and class sizes are from 18 to 22 students. Now, tuition is around $40,000 per year for day students and around $80,000 per year for boarding students. It does have 1,000 day students at any given time and around 50 boarding students at any given time. Founded in 1894, Havergal focuses on empowering young women through academic excellence, leadership opportunities, and a supportive community. Havergal is the largest all-girls school in Toronto, both in terms of student population and physical space. It has a well-earned reputation for doing things differently and for charting its own path, both academically and culturally. The next school on our list is Clement School in Midtown Toronto. Now, this is another all-girls school, but it is a little bit smaller than the previous one. This school accommodates grades 1 to 12. It features class sizes of roughly 16 students. And at any given time, there's around 470 students enrolled in day school programs. There is no boarding school component to this school, and the annual tuition is $38,000 per year. Clement School is a place for students who are not just academically proficient, but inherently curious and comfortable coloring outside the lines. For a small school, Clement School has a robust offering in athletics, a wide array of clubs and activities, and a comprehensive academic and social-emotional support program. It's also ahead of the curve in its effort to create a welcoming environment for students of all backgrounds. The next school on our list is the Rosedale Day School, located in the heart of downtown Toronto in the Yorkville neighborhood. This school accommodates grades JK to grade 8. It's a co-ed school with really small class sizes of 16 to 20 students per class. It has a total of 170 day students enrolled at any one time, and the average tuition is about 30,000 Canadian dollars in this school. The school has close partnerships with the University of Toronto, the Art Gallery of Ontario, and the Royal Ontario Museum, all of which are located within a short distance from the school. The school very happily makes use of all these resources, including the athletic facility at the U of T. The school adopts a range of progressive practices, including the promotion of cross-cultural instruction and cooperative learning. In all, it's a very nice mix, combining the intimacy of a small student body with a lot of resources and facilities close to hand. While perhaps not a gifted school per se, the ideal learner is one who can benefit from an enriched curriculum. And next up on the list is Howlett Academy in downtown Toronto's Annex neighborhood. This school accommodates grades JK to grade 8, and it's a co-ed school with smaller class sizes of 14 to 18 students. The tuition in the school ranges from $21,000 to around $25,000 per year, and there's an average of around 150 day students at any given time. Founded in 2001 by visionary Australian educator Jan Howlett, the Howlett Academy is an embodiment of educational excellence, focusing on individualized learning while maintaining a student-to-staff ratio of less than 7:1. The Howlett Academy's mission is to ensure its graduates are well prepared for the demands of secondary education and beyond, embodying the characteristics of confident, organized, lifelong learners engaged with their community. The next school on our list is Branksome Hall, located in Toronto's Rosedale neighborhood in downtown Toronto. This school accommodates grades JK to grade 12, and this is an all-girls school. Class sizes are 16 to 22 students, with tuition ranging from $40,000 per year for day school to $80,000 per year to boarding school. At any given time, Branksome Hall has 850 day school students and 54 boarding school students. Founded in 1903 and established as Toronto's leading international baccalaureate world school for girls, Branksome offers students an academically excellent program in tandem with unmatched commitments to global engagements and well-being. At Branksome, girls are taught the skills they need to thrive in our changing world. They learn how to find their own strong voices and develop as lifelong learners. The next school on our list is the York School, located in Toronto's Summerhill neighborhood, right in the middle of downtown Toronto. This school accommodates grades JK to grade 12, and it's a co-ed school. The class sizes are 16 to 20 students, and tuition is roughly $40,000 per year. At any given time, there's roughly 750 students enrolled in day school programming. The York School is the definition of an urban school, one that identifies with, reflects, and makes significant instructional use of the urban context. The York School was founded in 1965 as a preschool, though it has grown considerably since then, all the while reflecting the changing cultural and academic ideals of the age. Okay, we're more than halfway through the list, getting closer to the #1 private school in Toronto. The next private school on our list is Royal St. George College, located in the Annex neighborhood, right in the middle of downtown Toronto. Royal St. George College accommodates grades 3 to 12. It is an all-boys school with smaller class sizes of 16 boys per class. Tuition in this school is around $37,000 per year, and at any given time, there's 447 day school students at Royal St. George College. Royal St. George College is located in a charming part of town with a lot of Edwardian and Victorian homes. That's probably why its campus is comprised of a lot of historic buildings. It's actually gone through a pretty significant renovation recently with the addition of new collaborative, flexible learning spaces and informal meeting rooms, along with enhanced lighting and air quality for all classrooms. Now, this school is one of the smaller schools on our list compared to a lot of the private schools we see in Toronto. And the school prioritizes sustainability in its curriculum. It's been certified with the Eco Schools Canada since 2014 and recently achieved the highest possible certification of Platinum. And next up on the list is the Crescent School, located in Toronto's Bridle Path neighborhood, one of the most prestigious neighborhoods in town. This school accommodates students grade 3 to 12. It is an all-boys school, and class sizes generally range from 16 to 22 students. Tuition at this school is roughly $42,000 per year, and at any given time, there's 800 day students enrolled in Crescent School. Crescent School was founded as a kinder, gentler alternative to the private boys' schools of the early 20th century. It was a place where building character and strong teacher-student bonds was as important as sharpening minds and strengthening bodies. Today, that commitment is as strong as ever. Men of character from boys of promise. The school's mission resonates inside and outside the classroom, as does a commitment to fostering positive relationships as the foundation for learning. We've made it to the end of the list. You're probably very curious what the #1 private school is in all of Toronto. Now, if you want your kids to go to the same school that Brendan Fraser went to, that Ted Rogers went to, you want your kids to go to Upper Canada College. Upper Canada College is located in Forest Hill, one of the most prestigious neighborhoods in town. It has a huge campus right off Avenue Road. You can't miss it if you're driving up Avenue Road. And this school accommodates boys from grade SK to grade 12. Yeah, it is an all-boys school, as you probably just heard, with class sizes from 20 to 25 students. Tuition is $38,000 per year for day students and around $75,000 per year for boarding students. At any given time, there are around 1,100 day students at Upper Canada College and roughly 80 boarding students in the school. Upper Canada College, or UCC for short, was founded in 1829. UCC is one of Canada's oldest and most respected independent schools with a strong emphasis on academics, athletics, and the arts. Families know that sending their students to UCC will give them the competitive advantage of the International Baccalaureate while encouraging creativity and fueling curiosity. UCC provides students with a well-rounded education that balances academics and a wide variety of co-curriculum offerings. Parents appreciate the focus on well-being, teaching students how to take care of the physical, mental, and academic selves with an emphasis on community and service. All right, we've covered the #1 boys private school in Toronto. You're probably wondering whether there's a #1 girls private school in Toronto, and there definitely is. It's just down the street from UCC, and it's called Bishop Strachan School, or BSS for short. Bishop Strachan covers JK to grade 12, and it is an all-girls school, of course. Class sizes are 18 to 22 students, with day tuition roughly $40,000 per year and boarding tuition $78,000 per year. At any given time, there's a roughly 910 day students and 74 boarding students. Founded in 1867, Bishop Strachan School consistently ranks as the #1 private girls' school in all of Toronto. Set on a beautiful 7.5-acre campus in the heart of Forest Hill, Bishop Strachan School focuses on a STEAM-based learning model, which emphasizes science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Families experience a warm and welcoming community that celebrates students' interests, passions, and learning styles. Faculty nurture each student's curiosity, encouraging them to explore the world around them with confidence. Girls experience both academic rigor and a well-rounded education because of their balanced approach to learning and focus on student well-being. And that's a wrap on the top 10 private schools in all of Toronto. So if you're thinking of moving to Toronto with a family, you should have a pretty good sense of what neighborhoods to consider and what schools to consider for you and your kids. Now, I'd love to hear from you guys. If you have any comments or suggestions about the video or the schools that I mentioned, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Moving forward, we're putting out a video a week about everything to do with living in Toronto, including neighborhood tours, property tours, and real estate statistics. So don't forget to like and subscribe so you can be the first to be notified once a new video is released. That's it for today. We'll see you guys on the next one.